All honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation unto the elect, and peace and salutation unto all the Akim, doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. Now, from what I get from this, the mother, this is real fucked up, man. Okay? Mother, two others, cinch, sick, sicken, telling it to go, bite somebody. Pitbull on her handcuffed 6-year-old boy as form of corporal punishment. Okay, guess the cops weigh in on it, right? So, this place here that we're, this world right now is being governed by wickedness, not righteousness, man. And clearly the fact that they, are trying to do away with the scriptures, you could clearly see who's in power, okay? And you could clearly see what's happening right now. The love of many is getting colder, man, okay? So let's just get into the scriptures. I don't want to make it too long, But this is why the scriptures tell you that a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. In order for them to believe that God is real, right? In order for them to believe that, all these prophecies and all these things are going to come to pass, they have to see something. They're carnal. They have to physically put their hands on something to believe. They got to physically see it, So, Matthew chapter 16 and verse 4, your wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. Okay? So, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. They want to see a sign. They want to know that, God is real, right? This is why you see them acting in the way they're acting, because they don't have the fear of God upon them. They don't think that God's real, okay? Because Esau and these other nations has seduced them, to the point where Jake don't even believe in God no more. When Jake used to be the one, like the forefront, for God. Now you see Jake, ain't no God. Let everybody do what they want to do, to each his own, YOLO. You only live once, get the bag. So they're completely washed, okay? Esau and these other nations did a very fucking good job, right? And I must say, it is the prophecies that the scriptures have spoken about. Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And who caused that? Yahweh, okay? Because he read it that way, okay? He made it that way, all right? So anyways, going back into the main point here, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. So when we're telling them about all these prophecies in the end time and what's going to happen, they don't believe us, okay? They want us to do some kind of like fire out of our eyes, or, call down fire from heaven, all these. They want to see these acts. They want to see these signs. They want to see these wonders, man. They want to see it in order to believe, or try to believe, or follow. Because to tell you the truth, when you go to 1 Corinthians chapter 10, see, and did all drink the same spiritual drink, for they drank the same spiritual rock. Hold up a second. Yeah, basically it's, let me see right here. Did also, oh, no, Salakia 1. Moreover, brethren, I would I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea. So they saw, the chariot. They saw, the wonders back then, where the Lord, parted the sea so the Israelites could escape, right? They saw Pharaoh and his men take a L, as they say, okay? So they saw all these things, but, the plagues, everything that Yahweh was casting down to Pharaoh and his people, but yet still they had that attitude of, I don't believe. So even today, even if we were to do things before their eyes, make fire appear in our hands and shoot lasers out of our eyes and shit, even if we were to do that, they still wouldn't fucking believe, man. Because they didn't believe then. Because verse 5, but with many of them, God was not well pleased, for they were overthrown in the wilderness, okay? So, going back into what I was saying, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, but no sign shall be, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonah. Jonah. So, what was Jonah doing? He went to go prophesy, right? He went to go prophesy onto the people. Just like we are prophesying onto the people about the downfall, about the things that are about to come to pass, okay? And yet they don't believe. They want a sign. They want to see something. They want to see us do something, okay? But going back into this is why they don't believe what we're saying, okay? Because they don't have the spirit. The Lord didn't give them the spirit to believe. He didn't give them the spirit to fear him, okay? So this is why you see that this wickedness right here is increasing, because they don't have the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai upon them. We have the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai upon us, okay? This is why we fear, okay? Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 11. Because since against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart, meaning the mind, of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before God. And we fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay? So going back into this, they don't have the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai upon them. This is why in their mind, like we tell you, going back into the science, because we tell you that the Lord's going to kill you, he's going to destroy you, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Verse 11, because the sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart, the mind, okay, of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil, okay? So because they don't see the judgments, which long time lingereth, okay, they don't see the judgments coming down upon them when they go commit adultery and all these other wicked things that they do. They continue in their wickedness, okay? It says that it is fully set, is fully set in them to do evil, okay? Because the judgment isn't executed speedily, okay? So therefore, going back to Matthew chapter 16 and 4, right? A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. Until you see a sign, then you want to change up. Then you want to change up your speed, but that's not how it's going down, man. The Lord is going to destroy you because you've been warned numerous occasions, okay? Numerous fucking occasions. Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. And this is exactly because they don't have the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in them, okay? They make these bold statements, these prideful statements, okay? But the Lord is going to do them a work, man. The Lord is going to destroy them, okay? Because when you had that chance, you know, to come listen, to come change up, to repent, to turn back, you chose not to, okay? You chose to scoff, scorn, thinking that you know it all, okay? Okay, all right. 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days, and we in the last days, all right, scoffers walking after their own lusts. And that's all we see with the house of Israel. Like the scriptures say, that they're at the wall talking about you, you know, gimmicking, laughing, you know. And that's all they do, make parodies, go on the internet. Oh, I can't understand these guys. To hell with these guys. You know, they're for Esau. If Esau can't make it, well, to hell with it all, right? But they got some kind of like bad amnesia, okay? Really bad amnesia, man. And saying, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation, okay? So yeah, you keep on it, you keep that energy, as we say, okay? Because the Lord is going to come. We have faith in the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're seeing everything that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has set forth with prophecy is coming to pass, okay? That's why we say, you know, fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because a lot of these individuals out here, they don't fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If you fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you'll see these things. You'll have, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai will give you understanding. That's where the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the beginning of all of that, okay? And if you don't fear, then guess what? You're not going to get it, man, okay? So, let me go back to that. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers, what the hell? For since the fathers, Slakia, the fuck was that? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. Yeah, so you see, that's the whole thing. You know, and their mind is fully set to say, man, this ain't coming to pass. Judgment don't come speedily like these guys say. These guys said that the Lord is going to destroy you. Oh, I committed adultery. How come the Lord didn't destroy me last night? You know what? I'm going to do it again. And again. And again and again. Okay? Like I said, Jake got bad amnesia, man. The Lord ain't working with them as he's working with us. Okay? Now going back into this, let me get to the main point here. And this is why you're seeing all this sin and iniquity. Sin upon sin, right? This transgression, the sin, and then sin upon sin, the iniquity. Okay? This is why you're seeing so much of it going forth, because judgment is not being passed, meaning righteous judgment. Okay? So anyways, going back into this, Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, see? Because they don't fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and they're keeping up in the actions that they're keeping up in. Because they don't see the judgment speedily. And they say, oh, that was of old. Since the fathers fell asleep, where you guys said he gonna come back. We don't see him. Right? Vain. All right? Very, very fucking vain, man. Right? So, let's go back into this, Salakia. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what we're seeing right now. Okay? The love of many waxing cold. This is why the Lord said in, let me get this, Ecclesiastes 12:1, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And we're seeing the evil days, creeping up on us. Instantly, man. Creeping and creeping and creeping. Until that's it. Boom, it just busts forth. Like right now, nobody can say, oh, you see the days of the 70s and the 60s? There wasn't as much turmoil as we see now. Yeah, Esau was racist and whatnot, and, but there wasn't as much turmoil as you see right now, okay? There's tons of turmoil going on right now, all right? You're seeing a lot of these people in the world killing their kids, boiling their kids, doing all sorts of wickedness, man. Wickedness is at an all-time high. That's why in the scriptures, the Lord said that I remember her sins have reached unto heaven. Because the whore, Babylon, she allows this. She advocates for this, okay? For all this wickedness to happen. So, going back into this, let's finish out here, 2nd Ezra. This is why we're seeing all this wickedness, man. Because it's the end, okay? And the Lord said that, let me go back to that in Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, growing more and more and more, right? And be debauched, but it's like mold, it grows and grows, right? The love of many shall wax cold, okay? Like I said, in the 70s, 60s, 80s, it wasn't like now. Now it's fucking all-out war zone, okay? And why is that? Because we're at the end, okay? We're at the end. We are at the end, all right? 2nd Ezra chapter 14:14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. And haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Okay? So before, like I said, in the 70s, the 60s, whatever, you seen all the turmoil that Jake was going through, being hung and all these different things, and everything just gradually progressed even more. More pressure on Jake. Jake started killing each other at an all-time rate, okay? At an all-time fucking high rate, man. From here to that time period, no, man. Jake fucking turning over Jake. This is the punishment. This is the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. He's releasing his fury, his anger, because it tells you, he created spirits, right? To appease his anger, basically, man. Because what they do, they pour their wrath and appease his anger in that time. Roughly phrasing, I know I butchered it, right? As a matter of fact, Salakia, I gotta say it right. Yep. Sirach chapter 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Okay? This is why they don't like the Bible. This is why they don't like the Bible, man. So going back into this, verse 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Yeah, it's going to be gore, okay? It's going to be gore, guts, and guts, butts, arms. It's going to be gore. You think you're seeing anything now? Man, they're going to be selling people's arms. Wait in that day. It's going to be like Mad Max, man. You're going to find little Agors where they got people selling body parts so people can eat, so they can get some flesh consumption, meat consumption. I think it's a damn joke. You know, you hear us speaking like this and you go, man, that ain't true. That ain't true. Yeah, wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, man. Anyways, look how much the world shall be weaker through age. So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. I mean, how much more can you go? Okay. So as the world is getting weaker through age and time, because we're beating it down. Well, we're not beating it down. It's fucking Esau Edom, right? She needs that good reset button. And that reset button is coming soon in the form of thermonuclear weapons, okay? And the chariots. Yahweh Shai and them getting down, all right? For the time is fled far away, and leasing is hard at hand. So, you know, it's like, you know, you begging for some more time, but there is no more time. They gave you a year, and it says what? For the time is fled far away, and leasing is hard at hand. So it's like you go into the bank and you ask them to give you more. You know, you got 12 months, and you asking for, you know, 2 more months. They're like, nah, man, it's done. It's over, okay? For now hasteneth the vision to come, which thou hast seen. Okay, and we have seen it because we've read it. Like Apostle Elder Gabar says, you always have to have vision. You have to have vision when you're reading these scriptures, man. You got to envision these things, okay? So, yeah, man. I just want to, you know, get through that. You know, the times that are coming, it's not going to be nice. And you 2/3, because of your disbelieving heart, you're going to get your just dessert. And that's all I could say. And with that, all praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rokah Kodash. Shalom to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Shalom. A sincere shalom to the elect. And shalom to all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. Shalom.